Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. In today's video, we will be doing sell or keep or even loan. Let's go. Paris Saint Germain currently has a 38-man squad. That is current players playing at Paris Saint Germain and players that they've been loaned out. First of all, obviously, we got to go through the players that their contract ends this summer. Keylor Navas is obviously going to leave the club at the end of the season. That includes Alexandre Letellier as well, Lavin Kurzawa, Sergio Rico, Kylian Mbappe, Ethan Mbappe. All of these players will be leaving automatically at the end of the season. Let's go through the rest. Arnaud Tenas, obviously, not the best yesterday from what we saw from him, but he's a young goalkeeper. Lucho brought him here. Let's give him time. Let's keep him as the second goalkeeper. Gianluigi Donnarumma, obviously, I would keep at this club, but I would maybe look at another goalkeeper because this is the third year in a row where he's still shown he's not good enough for the top Champions League games. And when you're Paris Saint Germain, a club that's competing for the Champions League, the goalkeeping position is extremely important for you. But I would still keep Don. Marquinhos, obviously, was linked away to Saudi Arabia last season, and we always discuss, should we sell him? He has a good price tag. He's the most appearance maker. He's already broken that. But I would actually keep Marquinhos for one more season, especially with the Lucas Hernandez ACL and us bringing in once again a lot of new players. I would like to keep Marquinhos for stability reasons. Plus, I mean, he's a good player, and sell him probably next summer. Milan Skriniar, you can go to Saudi. I will pack your bags and take you to Saudi because you have not been good enough for Paris Saint Germain and your profile doesn't suit what we want to play. Lucas Beraldo came here in January, had some good performances, some great performances, and some bad to mid performances. He's 20 years old. This guy is gonna end as a Paris Saint Germain legend. He will be kept. Presnel Kimpembe, the mascot. I've been rooting for this guy leaving my club for such a long time, and I hopefully that this is the summer where the mascot finally leaves the club now that the rat has gone as well. Nuno Mendes, Ballerino, obviously keep. Don't need to say that much. Plus, we're gonna see a new version of Nuno Mendes next season. Lucas Hernandez, hopefully recover as soon as possible from your ACL, but you will obviously be kept at Paris Saint Germain. Achraf Hakimi, Ballerino, we gotta extend the player. Hakimi this season definitely changed my mind. Those first two seasons, I was thinking about maybe we should sell. Maybe he isn't that good enough. But under Luis Enrique, he's been exceptional, and I think Achraf Hakimi deservedly has to be kept. We gotta extend him. Nordi Mukiele, very simple. He already agreed terms with Bayern München in January to join them, which means he doesn't want to be here. He's not rated for Lucho for on the pitch and off the pitch reasons. Leave my club. Yoram Zague, youngster, captain of the under-19, gotten some minutes now with the first team, starting some games even, but he's not on Paris Saint Germain quality to be a backup fullback for PSG next season. I would loan him. Manuel Ugarte, what do we say? Obviously, from reports, Luis Enrique doesn't rate him that much. Even from watching the games, he doesn't rate him that much. We barely see Ugarte in the pitch. In big games, we never see Ugarte on the pitch. So it's a bit hard, but I would actually loan him because I believe Manuel Ugarte has great capabilities and great quality and is going to turn out to be a great player. Maybe he's too young. Maybe he's too raw. Maybe he needs just more experience. So I would probably loan him out. I don't think Ugarte is a player you want to see succeed at another club. But having him here, like he's already not getting any minutes as a midfielder. And with all the new additions that are coming in this summer, it's going to be even harder for Ugarte. So I would loan him out so he doesn't lose his form. And who knows, maybe he has a great season. Then after that, maybe we keep him. Maybe we sell him. I would loan Ugarte. Danilo Pereira. I love this player very much, and I think he has a very good role in the team, both on and off the pitch, as a versatile leader as well, because with him being Portuguese, with all the Brazilian players we're signing, with the young Portuguese players we have as well. But I think maybe Danilo has come to his end at Paris Saint Germain. Warren Zaire-Emery, my lookalike, my little brother, just extended at Paris Saint Germain until 2028 or 2029 with a 1-year plus extension or something. Obviously, keep the golden boy of Paris. Vitinha has had a remarkable season at Paris Saint Germain this season. I would obviously keep my boy Vitor Ferreira. Fabian Ruiz. This is an interesting player because Fabian Ruiz, I feel, with his experience and versatility, he's someone I always can rely on. He will always put in that 6.5 to 7, a good shift every single time, whether that's a Ligue 1 or a Champions League game. And he's definitely improved from last season under Christophe Galtier. But if Durabe comes in, I would sell Fabian Ruiz. I think we're going to get a lot of new midfielders, and we can definitely upgrade on Fabian Ruiz. Carlos Soler, love him as a person, love him as a player. He's just a constant professional, but both he and the club wants to, end the contract. So Carlos Soler, leave my club. Kangin Lee has had a bit of a frustrating first season, obviously going to the Asian Cup and the Asian Games, then having injuries in important moments, and then having it very hard to impact the squad and so on. But I believe Kangin Lee will have an extraordinary second season at Paris Saint Germain. Obviously keep. Seni Mayulu, baller as well. Obviously recently signed an extension at Paris Saint Germain, staying at the beautiful club. But I would loan out Mayulu to get some more game time, similarly to what we did to Xavi Simons. Bradley Barcola, obviously keep. Ballerino, crazy player, love the baller, keep at Paris Saint-Germain. He's had a great season so far, and we continue to just improve season by season. Ousmane Dembele has been pretty much our best player this season. Obviously keep. Marco Asensio had, once again, also a difficult season when you look everything into context, but I think we should let go of Marco Asensio. He's very similar to Kangin Lee. I don't see the point in having both of them, and he just isn't good enough. Randal Kolo Muani, I would sell. I don't think this guy... I don't think he is this bad as we're seeing him on the pitch. I think confidence and some other factors are having an effect on that, but I would still sell Randal Kolo Muani, get a lot of money from him. We're gonna have a huge summer, and I think Kolo Muani can be used as an asset. Either we sell him and get money for him, or we use him in some kind of a swap deal plus money for some player that we want. And lastly but not least, Gonçalo Ramos, I would keep at Paris Saint-Germain. I think he's a great backup and may potentially become a starter in 1-2 seasons. He's only 22. He will only get better. Ale Gonçalo. Now quickly, let's go through the loan list as well. Xavi Simons obviously will be returning to Paris Saint-Germain after 2 electric seasons with PSG and RB Leipzig. Gabriel Moscardo will return to Paris Saint-Germain after having his surgery, and he will be joining us in pre-season. Ale Moscardo. Renato Sanchez, obviously some reports are indicating that Luis Enrique believes he can bring Renato Sanchez back to his best, especially what we saw from the medical team last season with Ousmane Dembele and Lucas Hernandez. But I would sell Renato Sanchez. Come on, Lucho. This is not a charity. Ismail Gharbi has been great on his loan season in Switzerland, but I would sell... Ismail Gharbi has been good in Switzerland on his loan, but I would loan him once again to a bigger league, but he has to extend first with him only having 1 year left on his contract. Juan Bernat, I would sell. It would be hard because he probably wants to run out the last year of his contract, similarly to Kurzawa and Navas this season, but I would try my best to sell to La Liga. Cherendor, I would loan out again, maybe back to Braga and him having a better performance and better season if he comes there from the beginning, or to a better league, depending on what Cherendor, how good it is, because I haven't watched him. Eamon Corey, obviously Lucho wants to give him a chance at Paris Saint-Germain, and I'm with that. Eamon Corey has to be kept. And lastly but not least, Colin Dagba, sell him. He obviously also has 1 year left on his contract, so we'll probably try to run that out, but let's get a move for him. I've decided to sell 17 players, including players obviously that their contract runs out at the end of the summer, like Mbappe and Keylor Navas and so on. So 17 players will be leaving Paris Saint-Germain. 4 players will leave on loan, including Seni Mayulu, Ismail Gharbi, Cherendor, and Yoram Zaghwe. And I will keep 16 players. I know that's thin, but I think we're going to have a great summer transfer window. I like this. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you agree with my list? What players would you sell? And yeah, that's been it from your boy PSGINT. And as usual, allez Paris.